So I was posed this question today by one of my clients, and she asked me, Candace asked me today, how mobile is too mobile? And when I mean mobile, it's all about flexibility. It's the way your joints are moving. It's what's really going on with your body. So to make it very simple for you guys, I've broken it down into a mobility spectrum, right? So now, there's two ends of the spectrum, and in my opinion, there's two bad ends of the spectrum. There's one where your joints are popping, you're hyper mobile, your elbows pop out, you're double jointed. That's where I would put bad in one spectrum. The other spectrum I put, which is also bad, which is where you get back pain, your hips are tight, you've got thoracic outlet syndrome, where you can't open up your thoracic spine properly, you've got kyphosis, you're rounded in the back, your neck hurts all the time, you've got shooting pain down your fingertips. Now we have two bad spectrums. Right in the middle, right, we have stability. And that's what we're aiming for when we aim for mobility. You've got stiffness. Now when people say stiffness, it doesn't have to be bad stiffness. It means when we do our normal movement patterns, which is our squat, bench, or it could be any like a push or a deadlift, we're doing it without mobility. So going back to this bad spectrum, we want to make sure we're not in any of these. We're not having any pain. We're not having tight hips. Usually people get a lot of hip flexor issues because they're sitting so long, right? And then the other, people think, I'm going to get very, very flexible and that's going to take me out of pain, which is not good at all. If your joints can't hold themselves steady, you're going to get more pain because you're not holding yourself stable. You're not stiff. You can't prepare yourself for work. So the three main questions that pose is what's good for me to get mobile? Right? So people ask me, okay, how good is yoga? I mean, yoga is good to a certain extent. It shouldn't be the only thing that you're doing for flexibility. In the movement spectrum, we believe you shouldn't stretch anything that's not been rolled out, and that's why you shouldn't roll out until you've done SMR. All SMR is self-myofascial relief, fancy word for foam rolling. You need to take out the knots that you have in your body before you stretch so you can get optimal length for the muscle and restore it back to its normal length. So a perfect mobility program that I would say is number one, starts with foam rolling. Foam rolling. 2 starts with mobility work, and that's joint by joint mobilization. So you're looking at the more ball and socket joints. And then 3 is keeping up with it. So it's more of a renewal of your mobility program. So how mobile is too mobile? You can't be in pain and you can't be too flexible. You've got to be right in the middle and to create stability. So if you watch this, what I really want you guys to do is send me a message. I will send you a foam rolling guide, absolutely free, so you guys have an idea of how to foam roll, how to loosen up your knots, and how to get your body moving. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.